Interesting headline here on the F1 Chronicle.com concerning the reigning world champion Max Verstappen. He's saying that he will now remain a quiet Formula One driver. Now, I think I know what this is in reference to, and I think you do too. That good old swearing ban that's in Formula One these days. He's got to be careful what he says, and he did swear on the radio this weekend during the race, although, of course, that is okay now in the current rules. They have negotiated, that's fine. They can swear on the radio during Grand Prix. It's just outside of that in official press conferences and interviews when they can't do that. And Max Verstappen, of course, has been a very ironically vocal, or at least being very loud in his silence, really, when it comes to, official press conferences and stuff like that. His answers have not exactly been very detailed. And I don't blame him, to be honest with you. You really got to watch what you say these days with these rules. But let's have a look at what's been said here, guys. Full article on the F1Chronicle.com, as always. Max Verstappen admits reporters and Formula One fans will need to get used to hearing from him less often. Following his highly controversial 2024 penalty for swearing in a press conference and amid wider FIA clampdown against bad driver behaviour, the quadruple world champion has already been speaking to the media more tersely. But it reached a new crescendo at Jeddah when he point blank refused to reveal in any forum his thoughts on his 5-second penalty for the first corner incident, beyond stating, "That's bloody lovely," on the radio. He didn't say, I don't think he said bloody, I think he said something a little bit more, I mean, they bleeped it, so I'd like to think it was a bit more aggressive than that. "I know I can't swear in here," he said in the post-race FIA press conference, "but at the same time, you also can't be critical in any form that might harm or danger. Let me get the sheet out. There's a lot of lines." He's right, because that rule also extends to potentially insulting the FIA and the kind of, what's the sanctity of it, the honour of it, really. Anything that can be construed to be damaging towards that is punishable with a penalty. A driving ban, a financial penalty points on your license. Absolute joke, but that is the rules that F1 currently has. And all the top FIA motorsports as well. A lot of rally drivers have been fined recently as well, and they're not happy either, and I don't blame them. Putting the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix penalty aside, Verstappen also admits that he simply doesn't feel like talking to the media very much anymore. "I've been in the sport for so long, and at some point you know everyone," he told Viaplay. "The less you say, the better it is. I just don't feel like talking to people that much." The Viaplay reporter Kjell van Kondelhoven, I am pronouncing that horribly wrong, I do apologise, expressed concern that the 27-year-old might be tiring of Formula One altogether. "You shouldn't be so concerned with that, to be honest," Verstappen responded. "You know, I'm in a phase when I'm not really interested in what other people write or think. I do my thing and live my life. I come to the circuit and I know that I'm doing my best when I get in the car. I work with the people in the factory and then I go back home. That's when I live my life outside of F1. Of course I want to be fast and I want to do my best, but even if it doesn't work out, that's just the way it is," the 27-year-old explained. "I still enjoy racing, but it's not like if things go badly here, I will take it home with me." Former F1 driver Guido van der Garde also said that he knows Verstappen's family well and actually thinks that Verstappen's reaction to the Jeddah penalty was a sign of maturity. Before he would go really crazy and give his opinion right away, he said. Now he just said lovely and focused on the race again. Also true is that Verstappen's interests have expanded far beyond F1, including not only the Red Line Racing sim team, but also his very own GT team called Verstappen.com Racing. The outfit made its debut just a few weeks ago at the Paul Ricard circuit in France in the GT World Endurance Championship of Europe Cup. That's a big title for a championship. Viaplay asked Verstappen if he can imagine the team competing in major races like the Nürburgring 24 Hours. Absolutely, but step by step. I don't want to rush it, said the Dutchman. Those are some serious circuits and you need some serious preparation for that, Verstappen added. These shorter races, so 3, 4, 6 hours, are how to get more experience with the car. Step by step, we want to participate in all those races. He admitted that he also includes the Le Mans 24-hour race among his team's ambitions. That would be ideal, said Verstappen, but he said that his Formula One career will currently prevent him from actually tackling Le Mans himself, for now. If it doesn't clash with a Formula 1 race, then it could be combined, but on the other hand, I will not do it for another 10 years, he said. By then, I will have more time for other things. Skipping a Grand Prix to do Le Mans, Verstappen insists, is out of the question. With what I do here and now, and the way I do it, I cannot do that, he said. Absolutely not. Yeah, I mean, remember, it has happened before. I don't think for Le Mans, but for Alonso competing in the Indy 500. But that was when McLaren was absolute dog doo-doo. And he was like, look, mate, I could leave the team permanently, or I can do this race. So he did that race, and Jenson Button came back for the Monaco Grand Prix in 2017. And the less said about that, the better. But yeah, I mean, I think, Verstappen has said before that he's more than halfway through his Formula 1 career. He's in his 11th season now. He's very experienced. If he's more than halfway through it, he's going to do 18, 19 seasons, which still makes him one of the most experienced Formula 1 drivers of all time. The way the guy's going, he might have 10 championships by then. Genuinely, he's that good. I really do think that. I think this year will be really, really tough. I don't think he'll defend his crown this year. Gun to my head, make me make a choice. I would say Oscar Piastri, and I said that at the start of the year. But yeah, I mean, I think Verstappen not making comments about the incident is wise. We see it all the time in football where managers are like, no, I'm not commenting on it. I mean, Jose Mourinho is the most famous one for that. I prefer not to speak. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. And basically, if Verstappen gave his opinion on the penalty, which he was never going to agree with, no Formula 1 driver would agree that's a penalty when it's them. That's just the way they are, even though I think pretty firmly it was a penalty and he deserved it. Verstappen's never going to agree with that because that's just the way he is. That's the way they all are. They're racing drivers. So I think with all that in mind, it's wise that he didn't mouth off in the press, because he might have sworn that would have got him a big penalty. He might have said something damaging to the FIA. He might have said the stewards are idiots or whatever, like last season, and he would have been in big trouble for it. So I think it does show maturity. It is wise. It's sad that he has to do this. I would rather Formula 1 drivers be able to speak their mind rather than feel like they've not able to say what they want to say, because they can't. They can't say what they want to say if it's potentially damaging to the FIA. So yeah, it's sad that we've come to this, but I totally understand why Max Verstappen's doing it. But your thoughts in the comments below, guys. Was Max right not to speak to the media? Is he correct? Would you be doing the same thing as him? I would be, personally. If there was a genuine chance I was going to get a big fine or a race ban or something like that, I wouldn't speak to the media. I just wouldn't do it. I'd do the bare minimum, and that'd be it. Your thoughts in the comments below, guys. See you soon for some more content like this on the world of Formula 1. I'll probably put another video about Verstappen at the end of this one if you're on YouTube. If you're on one of the other social medias, search it up. I'm sure you can find it. Plenty of videos there on the channel as well. And yeah, see you soon, guys. Have a good one.